We 185, man.
Hey, if y'all watched last video, y'all know that we were just 194, man. So like, I'm trying to get to maybe like 180, 182 maybe. So we're gonna try to drop down as much as we can. But like, yeah, though, man, we grinding. Always make sure you stretch first. You know, we almost done, y'all. I don't want to show y'all too much, but this is so far. This is what we doing. We're just gonna run one more lap, you know? After we're done talking, after I'm done on my lap, I'm gonna talk to y'all about the importance of road work and boxing. And yeah, you know, we're at the 3 mile mark right now. Hold on. That's time. That's time right there, man. That's time. And that right there, hold it. It's because I'm on the track or whatnot. The only reason I run the track because I be wanting to listen to my music, and you know, I want to be self-aware of my surroundings, so I don't want to be in the main road just running and then, you know, I feel like I get hit by a car or some shit, you know. But like, yeah, that's why I like running the track. You know, it's more like, it's more quieter here, there's less people here, and then, you know, I just run, I listen to my music, and I'm able to like be more aware of my surroundings, you know. So that's that though. But like, y'all see that? I'm so sweaty. Look at me, man. Look at me, man. I'm so sweaty, man. Look at this. All this is sweat. Got them look like some baby oil. And camera don't fail. What you gonna call it though? Hold on, let me put my shirt on. It's a little cold, and you know, I want to flex in front of y'all boys. You feel me? I don't want to flex it. Hold on, let me get something for the thumbnail. Hold on. It's just for the thumbnail. Alright, y'all, what's up? Welcome back, champs. This is a new video. Today is July 11th, and I'm just making this video. I'm not gonna make it entirely too long, but like, today's video topic is about the importance of road work and boxing. And I feel like this is a topic that's not heavily talked about, especially as an amateur. As y'all can see from the video, I come on the track every day and I run my 3 miles. And I just want to kind of give y'all like a little intake on it and why it's sort of important to make sure you're doing your road work. When you wake up early and go on the run, even when your body's tired, your legs feeling heavy, or maybe it just simply feel cold outside, you know, that's when characters start to show, you know. Because when you get in those rounds, when you're fighting or you're sparring, that's when your characters truly start to show in those late rounds. It's in the matter of like who wins or lose based off a character. Everybody wants to be a boxer, but like, essentially, like, people miss the most important step in boxing. That's road work. And when I say everybody, I mean me as well. I was a victim of it. I didn't used to do road work. I hated it. I absolutely hated running. But I just started it not too long ago, so like it's starting to become more of a habit now. It's starting to be more like a routine now, as I'm doing it every day now. Ali, Floyd, Tyson, every single one of those guys used to run, you know. And it wasn't just because they wanted to be some sort of marathon runner, but they knew that it made them better fighters. Their footwork was sharper, their lungs were stronger, and their recovery was faster. You know, I don't know if y'all ever tune into Floyd matches, but like, y'all notice that every time in the 12th round, he's still moving, like he has energy or endurance in his body. That's what road work does for you. It builds endurance and mental discipline. You stay hydrated. Make sure y'all stay hydrated. And that's another thing. H2O. Make sure y'all drink water. Water. You know, I drink 8 bottles of water a day. You know, that's equivalent to like a gallon. Make sure y'all drinking your water. That's another major thing too. Stop with all the sugary stuff, those Gatorades, those Arizona, all those stuff are bullshit. You know, you don't need those stuff. Those stuff are bad for you. I'm trying to tell y'all. Look it up. It's really bad for you. But anywho, Roadwork's not even about running fast. You don't need to be Usain Bolt running, you know, crazy or whatever, you know. You take your time. You know, me, I take my time. I run at a slow pace jog. I don't want to say I run too slow, but like I run at a good pace. I kind of want to tell you guys something from my personal experience. When I first started, like during mid sparring, like I would get tired. Like I'm talking about my arms would get tired, my legs would start to feel heavy, and my breathing was just completely out of control. But like as I noticed, I started running like, you know, 3 to 4 times a week. I'm talking about running 3 miles out of those weeks. I started to notice a whole different flow in my, like, I don't know. I started to notice a whole different flow, a flow change or something. Like I was more snappy with my jabs, and like my breathing wasn't as out of control versus when I wasn't running. Versus when I was running, it was like more, I could control my breathing sort of. So like, it was like more so like, I wasn't just surviving, I was sort of just like pushing the pace. So I feel like honestly you should start where you're at, even if it's just for a mile or you're just taking a slow jog to like kind of build up the pace. That's entirely cool. Just don't skip road work, you know? It's about running smart and being consistent. That's all it is for real. Let's all get better, you know, 1 mile at a time. Respect. Builds your fighting condition outside of them when nobody's watching you. That's what Roadwork is all about for real. So if you're an amateur boxer just like myself, or you need something to like sort of like build that mental toughness in you, go do some Roadwork. It don't even have necessarily be in for boxing. Like go outside and go for a run. Like it sharpens your mind. Like it gives you like a lot of mental clarity in that sort of nature. And make sure you're doing it for yourself, because that grind, the one that you're doing alone, that's what makes you dangerous, you know? It makes you completely dangerous. But I just wanted to kind of get this off my chest. I know a lot of people love boxing. Some people sometimes just want to do it to look flashy. Don't forget, that's what makes a fighter, you know? It's the boring and gritty, hard stuff behind the scene. Roadwork is one of them, so you don't skip that. That's what toughens you up as a fighter. So make sure you guys don't skip Roadwork. And if you're new to the channel too, make sure you subscribe and like this video. Subscribe. And yeah, if you made it this far, I appreciate you. Like I just said, make sure you're subscribed, and drop a comment if you run or if you're about to start. You know, and let's start off slowly. Let's start off with a mile if you're just beginning to box. You know, my first time running, it was extremely hard for me. Like I do all these workout and stuff, but like I could barely even run, you know. So like I knew that was an issue, and I knew that's something I needed to seriously work on. And yeah, just start off slowly, cause like there was times I was running like a single mile, and I would just like, I'll get heavily tired. Like I would just take like a 2-minute break and then get back to it. But like now I'm able to like constantly run 12 laps. It's like a cakewalk. Like it's a piece of cake. But yeah, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you guys if y'all tuned in to the video. And yeah, make sure you leave a comment, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thank you.